I'm Heidi at Thrive by Spectrum, and I am here to share with you one of my favorite books about a turtle named Franklin. So I want you to think for a minute if you have ever been afraid of something. So in this book, Franklin learns a little bit about being afraid and what to do about it. So let's see what Franklin learns in this book, Franklin in the Dark. Franklin could slide down a riverbank all by himself. He could count forwards and backwards. He could even zip zippers and button buttons. But Franklin was afraid of small, dark places, and that was a problem because Franklin was a turtle. He was afraid of crawling into his small, dark shell, and so Franklin the turtle dragged his shell behind him. Every night, Franklin's mother would take a flashlight and shine it into his shell. "See," she would say, "there's nothing to be afraid of." She always said that. She wasn't afraid of anything, but Franklin was sure that creepy things, slippery things, and monsters lived inside that small dark shell. So Franklin went looking for help. He walked until he met a duck. "Excuse me, duck, I'm afraid of small dark places and I can't crawl inside my shell. Can you help me?" "Maybe," quacked the duck. "You see, I'm afraid of very deep water. Sometimes when nobody is looking, I put in my water wings. Would my water wings help you?" "No," said Franklin, "I'm not afraid of very deep water." So Franklin walked and walked until he met a lion. "Excuse me, lion, I'm afraid of small dark places and I can't crawl inside my shell. Can you help me?" "Maybe," said the lion. "You see, I'm afraid of great loud noises, and sometimes when nobody is looking, I put on my earmuffs. Would my earmuffs help you?" "No," said Franklin, "I'm not afraid of great loud noises." So Franklin walked and walked and walked until he met a bird. "Excuse me, bird, I'm afraid of small, dark places and I can't crawl inside my shell. Can you help me?" "Maybe," chirped the bird. "I'm afraid of flying so high that I get dizzy and I fall to the ground. Sometimes when nobody is looking, I pull my parachute. Would my parachute help you?" "No," said Franklin, "I'm not afraid of falling to the ground." Franklin walked and walked and walked until he met a polar bear. Wonder what the polar bear is afraid of. It seems like everybody's afraid of something. Let's see. "Excuse me, polar bear, I'm afraid of small dark places and I can't crawl inside my shell. Can you help me?" "Maybe," growled the bear. "You see, I'm afraid of freezing on icy, cold nights. Sometimes when nobody is looking, I wear my snowsuit to bed. Would my snowsuit help you?" "Maybe, but I don't think so," said Franklin. "I'm not afraid of freezing." So Franklin walked and walked and walked until he met his mother. "Oh, Franklin, I was so afraid you were lost," she said. "You were afraid? I didn't know mothers were afraid," said Franklin. "Well, did you learn anything?" she said. "Well, I met a duck who was afraid of deep water." She said. "And then I met a lion who was afraid of great loud noises." She said. "And then I met a bird who was afraid of falling and a polar bear who was afraid of freezing." "Oh," she said, "they were all afraid of something." Said Franklin. He looks like he's thinking about something. It was getting late. Franklin was very tired and very hungry. They walked and walked until they were home. Franklin's mother gave him a cold supper and a warm hug, and then she sent him off to bed. "Good night, dear," she said. Well, Franklin knew what he had to do. He crawled right inside his small dark shell. He was still sure that he saw creepy things, slippery things, and a monster. But he still said a brave, "Good night." And then, when nobody was looking, he turned on his nightlight. And I think that I love that book because everybody's afraid of something, and that's okay. And it helps a lot to see if you can talk to somebody that you love or somebody that cares about you and helps you figure things out, to see if there is a way that can help you figure out and manage those things that are scary to you, and make that a little bit better. Well, I hope you enjoyed our book about Franklin. If you liked this one, there's a lot of other Franklin books. Some of them are online. There's also a little TV show. So if you're ready for another Franklin book, you'll have to have your mom or babysitter or someone that you love see if they can help you find those stories. Thanks. Have fun.